Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to the 15th battle in my Longstop Hill campaign in Tank Warfare Tunisia 1943. So we are approaching the end game here. Another attack to the north. We're well beyond Longstop Hill by now, and this is really going to drive us up to take the, or hopefully take the final, can't see it from this map, the final objective location. But anyway, let's see, what do we have? We've got plenty of tanks. We've got Able Company, North Irish Horse, which has been in the campaign right from the start. So Greenwood here, his tank is still operational. But it's the same with everyone in his platoons. Apologies for that, the camera went haywire. Yeah, so we've got Greenwood. Every tank has some element of damage. Same with Ryan's platoon and Jenkins. So Jenkins is up here supporting some of our infantry just to hold this flank. Ryan is back over here covering the main advance, as is Greenwood. This is the only sector that we could take and hold. So we've got our other tanks, Baker Company over here, with one platoon there, and the CO section there. The other platoon's back here in reserve, just covering that flank. And we have our recce troops in here, the Able Company from 56 Recce. So we've got them all in this sort of area here. Forward there. The rest of the infantry is from the Argyll Sutherland Highlanders, and they are in pretty weakened shape. They're down to about between a third and a half strength for the most part. So we've just got these guys back here, just providing some covering fire there and holding that flank as we saw earlier. So that's our setup. We'll go ahead and finish the deployment and just jump straight into the battle. What time are we at? We're at 2000 hours. It seems to be a bit foggy. Right. I'm going to send Long's troops out, but before we do that, I want to make sure we don't have artillery landing on their heads, particularly from these 25-pounders. Right, we've got a nice space up there, so Long, if you would just begin a recce up to there, 2 lines, sparse spacing. See if you can locate anybody. What's this? Detected and began defusing mines. Really? Up here? This is in our positions. Okay. Good job. Where's Long? Back here. You don't want to be smoking ciggies when you're out here, lad. Be interested to see if there are any troops around here. There should be, fairly sure. Maybe when we get up to the summit of this slight rise and look down beyond. I'm thinking back to some of my Gravity Tactics campaigns. Oh, we've got artillery landing in the distance. Let's go and have a look at that. Yeah, so some of my Gravity Tactics campaigns were so used to seeing flares going up from the enemy. We haven't had many attacks, I suppose, in this campaign. For the most part, the enemy have just sat and defended Maybe advanced if they saw the opportunity. Okay, I guess we're not getting any more artillery in here. It was just the artillery is just zeroing in after all. So a single round landing right where it's meant to is enough. And now up here, that's I think from the 25 pounders. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, long. So you've reached your objective. Let's have you carry on then. And head, again, before we head anywhere, let's check out the artillery's fit. Ah, we've got some folks up there. Okay, long, could you just single line, normal spacing, move to there. I didn't do that properly, did I? Just defend. That'll do. And Barnet, let's get you on the move. And more machine guns up there. Let's have Barnet try and attack up to this point. And Mason, you can come up here. I think long, you've bitten off a bit more than you can chew, so you try and covert move back to there and defend. And let's make use of this artillery. Let's wait for now. We've got our mortars, they could maybe do something for us. If I can find their plot, it's over here. Can you see there? Not from where you are at the moment. Let's have a closer look. Actually, you're in, I would have thought, a decent position. Maybe that Christ is covering you. If you turn and face there. Turn and face there when you get a moment. Oh, this drives me mad. Maybe you can't see out, maybe there's no window on that side. So, fast move out to there. That must have been what the problem was. Right. Okay. Now, do you have any better line of sight up here? 320, how about there? 170, right. Call in some fire there because we need something. You do that. And the 25 pounders. I'm going to forgo that mission over here. Get rid of that, and that, and that. No, cancel that. Just clicking on the wrong thing. I want you to plaster that area. Let's absolutely plaster it. 10 rounds per gun, fire immediately. Long, how are you doing? You've not taken too many casualties, fortunately. Just keep your heads down there. I'll try and get the tanks and the artillery to deal with that. All those machine guns. I'm a bit surprised with these guys back here. Ryan, for example. You're not shooting. What can you see from here? You can't. No, you can. Okay, well, in that case, you've got no ammo. Is that your problem? I've had this before. You can, right, what can you see from where you are? That's good enough. Let's get you firing on here for now. And that is frustrating there, that you can't fire. Jenkins, you're over there, so you probably... Oh, you might be able to see up to here. Let's have a look. Right. If you would be so kind then, if you can, you call and fire on that position. Is this still preparing? You guys aren't really behind the rise. I'll try and get you further back. Who am I looking for here? Long. There you are. Let's try and get you down into here. If you can try and sneak your way through there. Right, we've got some rounds coming in there. They're still preparing. Barnet, what's your story? Let's try and have you. Check where you can see. You aim for there if you would, and Mason. You can see up here as well. Let's get you to target there. You shooting at all? Maybe you can't quite see. There we go. Firing downrange finally. What about our 25 pounders? Come in slowly. And mortars will be in soon too. There we go. Shell landed there. What's your line of sight like? Not good at all. Where the hell are you? Oh, come on, where are you? Right, you're there. Would you please face up there? And I think I'll actually have you fast forward, or fast move to there, try and get better line of sight. Right. Okay. Artillery's coming in now. Let's have you do the same again. No, don't. Same sort of location, if you would be good enough. But I want 10 rounds per gun this time. You'll still get plenty of rounds to bring in. Barnett's tanks are engaging. I'm not so sure about Masons though. Yeah, maybe they are. Yeah. I think we'll have Mason change his target to here. those guys are well dug in up there. Although volume of fire coming down at us seems to have reduced. Maybe we've got them nicely suppressed. Somebody up there still needs shot at. Okay, Barnett, you are going to target this guy up here. Somewhere. Where is he? It's up here and here. I'll just leave you then, shoot at whoever you're shooting at. Until he reveals himself again. Right, how are we doing here? Let's get that called in again. And Barnett, and there's your target here. Yeah, that's fine. Mason. I don't know if we've still got anybody here. No, I think they're done. So switch you to there. I think we can send Wallace forward. I don't think there's anything coming down this flank. I'm sure we would have seen it already. So let's have Wallace, if you could head up to here. Come up to there. Just in whatever formation you're in at the moment. And then go into a line formation to there. What do we have in there? Is that a couple of anti-tank rifles? Can't quite see. I think it is anti-tank rifles, but that's at a range against Churchills. It shouldn't really do very much. Is artillery coming in yet? Soon. Still preparing. Jenkins, you're not doing anything, are you? You've hit the 25%, you're just not firing. Maybe you don't have the ammo either. Okay. Long, how are you looking? Yep, you're doing alright. You guys cancel whatever orders you have. We don't want you fast moving. Did you cancel? You did, right. Let's get you guys to begin advancing again. Recce is fine. I don't know that order took, it didn't. So we'll try it again. Recce to that point. And we'll get some of our other troops on the move. We have Conway over here. So you could accompany the tanks. And you can go in column just Recce up to there. Winter, you're going to attack actually. there, and Nichols, you do the same. Gold, off you go. Right. Doesn't look like there's many of them left now. And they've offered us a ceasefire as well. How far advanced are we? Oh, we're all the way through. No, we're not. This is where we want to get to here. Right. I haven't even made a dent. I guess I started further back than I had realised. Alright then, Mason, you're going to swing to the right. Let's cancel that and have you head for here. And Long, you're going to do the same. You guys, Recce in line over to there. I'm going to switch this about now. I want it just from there to there. Fire. We've got 8 guns, so 3 rounds each should do it. And you... that's way out of your line of sight. Yeah, you just call it and fire up here for now. Make it just 3 rounds per gun. In fact, let's get some flares in there. It's a wee bit dusky. Right, Wallace, where are you? You're still heading up to there. We might have you target them eventually. But before I forget, let's get Nichols and his troops. Attack across there. And Winter across there too. Conway, I think we'll have you actually head up to here. I wonder, Ryan, you've got a couple of tanks that are still mobile. Let's send you a bit further forward. That's all fine. Attack to there. Greenwood, you've got... nobody's immobilised. Okay. Well, you attack forward to there. And we'll cancel that since you don't seem to be doing anything. And we'll have McMahon. You Recce up to that point. You can even send Conway along there as well. You can get your heads up and Recce to there. Now, has anybody else over here get their heads down? They shouldn't have. No, you're good. Barnett, you're still shooting up there. Let's have you drive on, attack up to that position. And Wallace, I can hear you but I can't see you. There you are. Where have I got you going? Right, let's forget about that for now and we'll just send you over to there. Reorient our attack. Mason. Right, you're in probably a decent enough position there if we're bringing the infantry to take that area. So you just drive up to here. Finish off whatever you can find. Barnet, who are you shooting at now? I think we need more 25-pounders. Firing there. No, let's just concentrate on there. Just 3 rounds per gun. Do that, please. And we've got a guy still around there too, so let's try the mortars again. And just preparing those flares. Back to high X. Please. Okay, Conway's on the move. McMahon's on the move as well. Jenkins, I think you've got... No, you've only got the one mobile tank. Let's try and shift that more directly onto him. Troops in here. Okay, Conway. And there. Right. Conway, if you could just grab yourself some ground in there. Greenwood, again, you can't see those guys. I think we're just going to have you drive forward and try and crush them then. Tight spacing. At least we've got some fire coming in from the infantry. Good stuff. And we've got Bowen. We could probably send you further forward. You can provide some fire as well. And Coleman. Same with you. There's flares that are a bit off. There's this artillery. It's firing. Winter, somebody taking a wound there, somebody else is potentially dead. Where is this artillery supposed to be coming in? Not that artillery, this. Right. Once you've finished that, I'm going to reposition you up here. I think around there, and what if we've got 3 per gun? Yeah, that's fine. There we go, some nice fire coming in there. Where's Wallace now? Right, and you are heading up to that point. Okay, and Conway with your Humber Scout cars. Let's view attack up here in line. Get this done eventually. It doesn't look like there was much down in here after all. Not that Conway, the other Conway. You. So if you go back to Recce. Mason, you're still advancing up here. How far are you advancing? Far enough. Right. Get you up onto the summit there, that'll do. So a machine gunner up there. I don't know if he's new or not. Barnett, cancel that. Yeah, let's have you focus your fire instead on those guys. Come on. Moved you into a poor position. I should have checked the terrain rather than send you into that low ground. You just have gone straight up there. Never mind. Artillery is hopefully going to do its job. And yeah, we've taken this. Well, we need to make sure we deal with the infantry that's down in there. What there is of it. Maybe we've done it already. Yeah, so Conway, if you could just defend in there now, and McMahon, where are you? You've not moved very far, have you? Could you attack forward to there? Just make sure any remaining infantry is cleared out, and Greenwood, you just stop down there. Don't try and get through that stream. Right, up here. Still a few of them around. Wallace, are you getting into the fight at all? Humph. Maybe you're waiting for your troops to line up and then you'll advance. I think that's what Conway's doing as well. Going to what? Do we need more artillery in here? No, we're going to switch this over to these guys. 3 rounds per gun should do it. I think this will switch up to there. Put that to 5 rounds. Okay, Barnett, you're well advanced. Wallace does seem to be advancing as well, such as they're able to. So I was concerned that this guy here was immobilised, but he's not. Okay. We've got artillery coming in there. Let's have Barnett. Could you just reverse from where you are? And I didn't mean to cancel that. Switch your attention over there. They're still moving. Be wary, mind you, of that. Should be okay. Should all be in before you get there, and the next salvo's further back. Somebody's immobilised. Yeah, okay. Are you completely immobilised? Could you reverse? Yes, you can. Okay. And we do have troops over here still. And do I have plots down here? That's not too bad. So let's do this. Even better, just do that. And again, just 3 rounds per gun. I think we'll call this to a halt pretty soon. We just want to make sure that we take this sector. Conway, could you attack down to here? And whereabouts is Coleman? You're still pretty much behind the ridge there. Could you attack to there? Try and engage them. Ryan, oh, I was going to have you designate your fire over there, but you can't. Ryan, could you just attack along here then? In column. See if that helps at all. Bowen, you're engaging down there. Davey, I don't know if you are. I don't know if this is actual infantry, if it's an HQ unit. They're all facing the wrong direction as well. Well, I suppose it's personal opinion what's the wrong direction. If you think tanks are a bigger threat, maybe you're facing the right direction. Okay, Mason. I think you've just about reached your objective up here. And I don't think you could get down there in time to provide any help, so we'll just have you carry on. Attack up there. Barnett, you do the same. And Wallace, just obliterate whatever's left in there. We've got artillery falling around these guys now. And I think when this is done, I might actually accept their ceasefire offer. Well, we've still got this to come in. Let's wait until this is done and the tanks have advanced. We've got a ceasefire offer there and another one here. Still preparing. I don't really think there's anything up there, to be honest. Somebody fired off a flare, that's helpful. Maybe that's what I should have done instead of the explosive here. Okay. Looks like Wallace did eventually sort of get into the fight. I did leave him behind a bit long. so that artillery fire's coming in now. Do we have anybody left down there? It's still the one person it looks like. I'm just thinking about what it's like being on the other end of this sort of attack, when you've got anti-tank rifles, no anti-tank guns, and you're faced by hordes of enemy armour. It's not fun. It's very slow for mortar fire in particular. Alright, I think I'm just going to accept the ceasefire at this point. I think the job is done. Yeah, we've taken that pretty comfortably, I think. So let's, as I said, accept ceasefire. Just see how we end up. Long, I want to have a look at you. Yeah, so you again didn't take too many casualties. I don't know so much about the others. Yeah. I think we might have been okay, not taking too many casualties in there. Especially given the number of machine guns we had shooting down at us. Okay, excellent. In terms of forces and the area also, yeah, massive victory for us this time. We had 11 casualties only, and they're all just wounds. They had 61 casualties, 20 killed, and 14 damaged. Okay. Captured 3 transports, 2 heavy weapons, and 6.4 infantry. Did lose half a spotter. Interesting. They were completely wiped out near enough. So back to the operations map. Okay, so the battle group that was here has been defeated, and we have advanced beyond the objective point. Still got this one over here potentially to take, but down here we've got the 1st Scots Guards attacking, so we'll just see how they do there. Defeated it quite comfortably. Right, so almost completed our objectives. Don't know. I still get a couple of turns before the last of our reinforcements arrive. Not that they're needed. There's a bit of a gap opened up in here. I think that's because these guys are supposed to be moving. But they're on the retreat anyway. So I'm going to put a break in here. We'll come back and do the next turn in the next video. For now, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.